everybody. Chris Wood here. Coming back on to show you there's been more changes to me with my identity theft and facial changes. If you look, you can see my skull's been split. No feeling in my head at all anymore. There's been so much damage done to it, I have no feeling at all. So congratulations to everybody involved. I'm a revenge retaliation, identity theft, identity change, human traffic with the intent to frame and murder through Lennox and Addington or through O.P.P, Ontario Provincial Police. Spencer Mills 14716, ex-chief or commander, year 2019. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas. Mental health worker named Stacy and Shelley Hafner. And the ones that are involved doing this to me, they're drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders. They're untouchables. My identity thieves, guilty of murdering my mother and guilty of ending the Wood bloodline for O.P.P revenge while being paid $300 a day and all the drugs they want plus protection. Bill Waldridge, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario, approximately 70 to 73 years old. Bald glasses, goatee. Frequents local pub downtown and a coffee shop. Blair Hardy, Billy Waldridge, Jason Van Alstyne, and Dale Hartwick. There is also Holly Carlisle, along with her boyfriend, Tyler Lake, who are guilty of attempted murder on my dog as well, by giving him cancer. Billy Waldridge, Blair Hardy, was stalking my mother and murdered her. I'm an identity theft victim, and there's nothing I can do about this. This is how O.P.P traffic, frame, and kill. 3.5 years of this. Lennox and Addington is the easiest place. If you want to get away with murders, you come here. If you want to end bloodlines, you see O.P.P, the police named, Billy Waldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne, or Dale Hartwick. A woman named Michelle Irish, Holly Carlisle, Robert Barry, Allie Cooper, and a woman that lives on the corner of Center Street and Thomas. It's a crack shack. She is blonde hair, reddish blonde hair, and was seriously obese. There is Curtis and his girlfriend Sarah as well. They are also involved with this. No matter what I prove, I cannot do anything about this because it's O.P.P revenge and it is a murder crime on me through these pieces of shit. They even have a justice of the peace to make accusations on victims, so beware of this, Napanee. Poor, elderly, disabled, homeless. Once they cast their lies on you, you're screwed. I've been going through this for 3.5 years and nothing I can do about it. This is how they traffic, frame, and kill right here in Napanee. The police you think you know and the doctors that criminally aid with them. Administration, Wayne Cubbyduck. Sheriff Fiddler. Paladin security guard, approximately 23 to 25, roughly 3 to 500 pounds. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, Stacy's girlfriend. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, all involved. Triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David, all involved. Guilty of criminal negligence and co-committing and aiding for 3.5 years of medical treatment refusals, discriminations, to cover this up, kicking me from the hospital and more, while aiding inmates and fucking cops for revenge retaliation against me because I spoke their crimes. And that's exactly what this is about. So let it be known, people. I'm the end of my bloodline. I'm an identity theft victim, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's O.P.P. It's here in Napanee. So be safe. Watch yourselves. Watch your children. Watch your parents. They're guilty of stalking children, guilty of human sex trade, slavery, trafficking children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders, injuring, deforming, splitting skulls, completely and totally injuring brains and bodies while keeping their victims medically blacklisted and prevented from getting help to assure that they get through this. The intent with this is not only to change my identity, but also to frame me and traffic me. Billy Wooldridge is a Walnut Harbor sex offender, and he is untouchable, and I have proven it. Blair Hardy is a boyfriend to Spencer Mills. Now, allegedly in Aurelia, half of these cops have transferred to avoid arrest and charging on themselves and lawsuits against themselves and O.P.P, and also to use their badges and positions in hopes of deniability of the crimes that they're guilty of: human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery, trafficking, injuring, torturing, having my mother stalked and murdered for revenge through Billy Wooldridge and Blair Hardy, criminally stalking me, putting prisoner tracking onto me illegally, no criminal record or history, lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, except for on your victims to give records to in an attempt to deflect crimes, to justify your crimes against your victims. The O.P.P you think you know. So let this be known. I am the end of my bloodline. I'm an identity theft victim, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm 50 years old. I spoke up about police crimes, and as a result, I'm being lobotomized. I am being completely fucking deformed. I am being completely mutilated, and I am being slowly murdered, and there's not a thing I can do about it but put up with it because it's revenge on me through cops. And conveniently, Hells Angels, Bandido, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, their prospects, drug traffickers, rape, drug lacing, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jabin Alstein, Dale Hartwick, and the others named are all untouchable, and I have proven just what O.P.P will do to protect themselves, to protect the doctors here involved, and Billy Wooldridge also. They will surround hands on guns. They will kidnap. They will stalk. They will do everything to prevent you from getting help, taking your legal rights, your medical rights, and everything else from you, especially if you are poor, homeless, elderly, families are murdered and missing. It is the police that are doing it. The human trafficking, it is the police doing it. I hope the person that was recently sex assaulted here in Napanee did not go to the hospital here, because if they did, it will make it worse. And I hope that that person is not involved with O.P.P themselves, or their family will be killed through the cops. Guaranteed. And the doctors here will make it worse for their victim. I'm gonna wrap this up. This is done, you pieces of shit. And one way or another, everybody named involved, you will go down for murder, attempted murders, and all the other fucking crimes. You're luckily, I cannot medically prove this. Even Lennox and Addington County General Hospital and the EMS services here are involved. They have paramedics that are also involved with these fucking bastards as well, right here in Napanee. So I cannot get ambulance. I cannot go to hospitals. I can't do fuck all. They got a justice of the peace on their side, the cops, the doctors. So beware of this, people. No matter what you can prove, it will do no good. You murdering fucking bloodline ending pieces of fucking shit garbage. You lying fucking scum. You will pay for this. Hardy, Lake, Hartwick, Van Alstyne, Irish, Carlisle, and the rest of you dirty little bastards who are drug-fed, money-paid fucking goofs for O.P.P. You're lucky you're untouchable. I have proven crimes, serious, serious crimes to me, and nothing can be done about it because the doctors here are even involved with this. So let this be warning to you people. They're very seriously dangerous cops and doctors here, especially when they are guilty of murdering bloodlines for revenge retaliation to fuck children and to human traffic.